Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Welcome to your full moon eclipse in Taurus reading. That full moon eclipse is happening on the 20th or the 29th, depending on where you are in the world. It is a very powerful completion of a cycle that started back on April 22nd of 2020. So think back to that time and what you were focusing on and what it was that you wanted to kind of make a big change in, because now it's time to harvest it, to get the fruit of that. And so I'm just going to pull some cards here. We're going to take a look using the 9-card spread and get you some advice from Spirit. I do want to thank you for hitting that thumbs up and supporting this channel. It really means a lot. And let's see what we get here. Okay. So, as you could tell, I've been sick. If I start coughing, I do have my lemon and honey here. There's a little piece of a seed in it. I can't get it out, so hopefully I don't swallow that and start choking, right? All right, let's see what you have here. This looks like a lot of good stuff. You've got the card of happiness for your overall energy. We have the grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling, okay, and position of authority, the throne, opportunity or a windfall, the carrot. These are very specific, these tea leaf fortune cookies. So when it says younger man, older woman, with the dark hair, gray hair, whatever, they're so specific that you kind of got to go with it. This is younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman, and we have the well. Family wishes come true. Well, for some of you, congratulations, because that definitely sounds like either the impending announcement of or the birth of a young one. So I like that. That's fun. All right, let's see. I'm going to actually pull all the cards because I'm still a little out of it, and I want to make sure that I have all the information possible to give you the best reading possible. I do encourage you to join me over on Facebook. Wow, you have the letter, communication for the key. Hold on. This is communication, though, from the heart. So whether this is you communicating from the heart or someone communicating to you from the heart, this communication is key. And it might have to do with this dealings of this younger woman. This position of authority, it could be that someone is coming to you for advice, whether this is at work or within the family. We do have the family dynamic here at play. And, we have this grasshopper, which always makes me think of, oh gosh, what was it? The Karate Kid, right? And so the grasshopper was learning, right? It's the mentor-mentee kind of energy going on there. And so in this position of authority, I feel like you communicating from the heart with somebody is really going to enable a very beneficial situation here. Okay, so we have the community card. So whatever is going on here, and happiness, again, is the overall energy. I love that. Happiness in the community. So whether this is at work or within the family dynamic or your friendship, circles, whatever, there's a chance to really bring in the joy and the happiness for you in these arenas. Your integrity matters. I think you know that. I think probably more than any other sign, I feel like Virgo gets that. I think integrity for the earth signs in general is really important. But with Virgo, when you guys step out of balance with your integrity, it feels more warped to you. You feel more discombobulated. Like the earth signs can, Capricorn will overcome an obstacle. They'll try to do it by staying in their integrity, but sometimes, if they have to take a little sidestep in order to overcome the obstacle, it's easier for them to negotiate that with themselves. And Taurus is so sure they're the authority that that if they believe it, then that's true, and their integrity therefore is still pretty much intact. But for you guys, there's like rules. There's like a certain way that things need to be done, and you need to do things that way. And if you're not doing it the way that you know, in the pattern that you know, in the process, they're saying process that you know, that tends to make you feel really out of alignment. Here's that letter again. Actually, this one's a diary page. But in the action to take, there's this burden, but this burden to me feels like values and what you believe, and you're being opposed by Saturn and Pisces, which is definitely asking you to stand in your integrity. And so there's something around that. There's a bit of a struggle here, but whatever you need to know, it's within you. So the overall energy is a card of happiness. And you've been seeking happiness. That's what's up here in the area of what you've been seeking. And because there's this, the card of the drama, the two faces, looking in two different directions here and what's been draining your energy. It almost feels like there's been a two-faced situation. Now, those two faces could be two different things. Like, right, it could be someone who's being dishonest on purpose. Or it could be you hiding your true feelings about something because you're just trying to keep the peace. Which happens sometimes. Like, sometimes, you know, things happen and you're like, oh, I don't want to rock the boat. But it may be that you have to speak up and stand in your integrity about something. What do we have here? Oh, we have sweet success. Look at that. Golden, beautiful light. There's a harvest energy. The full moon in Taurus is a harvesting energy. I'm for sure going to read that one. That's beautiful. I have had that deck for a long time. I've never seen that card. So in the area of the challenge that you're overcoming, it's something about resources. Resources is energy. Okay? Sometimes it comes in the form of money. Sometimes it comes in the form of knowledge and wisdom. Sometimes it comes in the form of love, of communication, whatever it is. It's energy. It's energy that comes toward us. Oh, you know, I had to do a report on this energy once, not too long ago. I just graduated like 5 years ago. Quetzalcoatl. I'm not saying it quite right, but Quetzalcoatl. The time has come. The time to act is now. And you must choose. Ooh. This you must choose card is very much the energy of a Sophie's choice kind of situation, where you don't really want to make the choice. And this is why your integrity is such a burden right now. You must act from a place of integrity. You must choose. It will lead to sweet success. I'm sure of that. If you're acting with your integrity. Okay, so this is a lot of memories coming back, right? I also feel like it's you being able to access your ancestors at this time because the veil is so thin, and you may be able to receive the guidance that you're seeking that way, because here we have these two cards. They're both very much about active meditation. This one is waiting for the time to be right. Well, the time is now. And this one is receiving guidance from your spirit guide team. This is a card of a manifester. So, lessons learned, choices made, memories. In the diary that we all carry about with us. A woman closes her eyes and contemplates the treasured memories from the past. She releases to the world all the details of thoughts and feelings, successes and failures. This card captures the tender moments and the childhood joys. So there's something about, there's a looking back kind of energy. So we're in Scorpio season as you get this, right? This video is coming out for you on the day that the sun moves into Scorpio for the next 28 days. There's a lot of self-reflection. There's a lot of what have I learned, how have I grown, and how do I apply this moving forward. There's a lot of inner work that goes on in this quiet energy of Scorpio, this contemplative energy, and is really showing up in your cards here. If you're a Virgo rising, Scorpio falls into your third house of communication, short distance travel, but it's definitely this communicating from the heart space from within that is going on here. A lot of contemplation. So this card here is being at peace. Being at peace. I want to say being at peace with the choice that you make. Challenging times in their multiple forms, worries over financial or health issues, troubled relationships, or concern for others others close to us have left us physically weakened and spiritually tested. Now, either by acceptance or conclusion, our troubles are past. Now we need the comforting embrace of rest. It is time to recuperate and regain our strength. I think the choice you need to make is to step back and take care of yourself. Take care of your own health, because sometimes this is a card of health. And there's also sometimes the card of, like you put a cross on a grave, right? It's like at the end of a cycle. To me, it feels very much about Saturn, though, and boundaries in your particular reading. That's really the way it feels about the healthy boundaries that we place about ourselves when we stay in our integrity. So this is dreams, meditation, and a spiritual escape. There is a caution, though, that comes with that. It's definitely about needing to not jump to conclusions about what you're interpreting. And I think that it's about really like sitting with the energy and testing it in your heart space. It almost feels like the weighing. So Matt, M-A-A-T, Matt. She would test the weight of the heart against the feather, right? In life. But it feels like that's going on in your heart. You're testing an idea with your integrity. And are they in balance? And the choices that you make really have to come down to that. Down to how you can create for yourself choices. And it seems like it has to do with the community, because we have the overall energy of the community there. And there's some younger woman involved, right? I feel like you're the one in authority. Situations in balance that require careful handling. I forgot about that card. That's why I'm seeing this balancing thing. I keep seeing the scales of justice there. And so there's an opportunity for a windfall, which money here could be the resource. But I feel like is whatever the windfall is, what you have to do is be open to receiving it. Because there's two males in here. One's very aggressive, and then there's this guy who's just sitting and waiting. But he has something to give back. He's sitting and waiting with the rose. So when the opportunity walks through the door, he has something to give in return. So how do we look at this another way? If you're looking to receive a loving partner, are you open? Are you ready? Are you capable of giving love, right? If it's about a financial opportunity, do you have your ducks in a row? Are you ready to say yes to the move, to the the advancement or the new job or the responsibility or whatever, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? I think the time is now to make sure you're ready, but I think there's still this timing aspect really coming into play here about what it is that you want to create. I want to look at this Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. The feathered serpent of Quetzalcoatl is at the heart of the Mayan people's tradition. It's the timekeeper. Oh my God. It is totally about timing that is going on here. Totally about timing. His return is now. His return is now. And this is the time of the most rapid transformation of clarity of thought that can manifest into reality immediately. We are in the most challenging and fantastic times, even on this planet. Quetzalcoatl heralds a shift between the worlds of consciousness. He and his influence are now the new reality. Those who refuse to step up and embrace and incorporate the new energies will find themselves deep in struggle and unhappiness over and over. So what is in balance? What is being, what is the choice? The choice is joy. So choosing for what makes your heart sing is a great way to figure out what is the best choice to make. It is time to refuse to allow fear to corrupt your courage and do what must be done. Wow. Wow, Virgo. This choice. Okay, so it's communication from the heart space. Okay, look, here in the heart, she is also open to receiving, but she already has the flower. She's not waiting to give it to somebody. She has received it. Okay? So there is this receptive energy. This is how you balance it. When the opportunity comes, you're ready to give something. But you're not the one. It's about, the door's about to open. The information is coming in. It's coming in through the heart space, though. Either the things that you have done that have opened up your heart to a higher vibrational energy, which makes you more attractive energy, right? Your sun, your solar plexus. What you have done, the choices you have made, the idea to live in joy and happiness, these are things that naturally draw and attract energy to us. It's sort of like if you choose to sit in meditation and you really pull in that white light and you allow it to connect you to Mother Gaia and to the universal power. You go all the way from, the Earth star through the Soul star, through the galactic stellar gateway there. If you really open up that whole big channel, you will notice if you have a dog or a cat, next thing you know, they're sitting right by you. They're drawn and attracted to that light. If you're carrying that light, you will notice that you attract children and dogs. That's why people always say, wow, if, people that kids and dogs like, they're great people. It's their energy. It's that white light that they carry that glows, that's an attractive force. So the key here is communication through the heart space. Dear diary, right? Dear soul, these are my hopes, my goals, my dreams, my wishes. I'm not confused about what I want. How do you transform the situation? By staying focused on your North Star. This is the hope. I am focused on the hope of what I want. I anticipate with joy it coming in. The anticipation of joy is going to make all the difference. We have the mice in the outgoing energy. Okay? The mice is often about what's draining your energy, what's sneaking up and taking your stuff. So there is a need to protect your energy, the safe and healthy boundaries. Also pay attention to the small things. It's the small things. So, what are the small things that can drain your energy, right? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking care of your health? Those are physical things, right? Who are you talking to? Who in the community? Who do you hang out with? Are you online engaged in, negative conversations. Are you paying attention to the small things that bring you joy? That's interesting. They just showed me it's a dandelion, and it's in a brick wall. Now, it's actually the card on the Osho Zen deck that I'm seeing. I think it's a dandelion. It might be, I'm pretty sure it's a dandelion, but it could be a daisy. It doesn't matter. It's a seed that fell into a crack in the wall, and it found the will to, it's unexpected, and it struggles to survive, but it thrives anyway. And so, like, we're in the change of the seasons. Whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, the seasons are changing, right? And it always starts with your sign. And so it's the going for the walk daily and noticing what's coming to life, or what's changing, what's shifting, the color hues. I was driving. I actually am working to enjoy and embrace the energy of fall, because for years it was like, oh God, here comes winter. But I've consciously made the decision over the last few years to enjoy the season of fall, so that I don't just have 2 seasons. I like to have at least 3. And so as I look out at the different, as the colors change, I'm in the bank parking lot and I'm waiting for the teller to do it. I look across the lot. I'm noticing the burning bush, and in front of it a low tree, but it's got like peach colored flowers, but there's still some daylilies that are blooming. And there's some grasses that have turned that beautiful golden weedy color, and just the way everything is spaced and it's nicely mulched. And I looked at it, I was like, wow, that's really beautiful. And so it's about taking a moment in every moment that you can think of it to look at something and find the beauty in it, the joy in it, the thing that brings it all in. And so there's something about really appreciating the small things, the grasshoppers, right? The small things. I want to look at this card here because I'm very excited about this energy here. So it's Oshun. Oshun? I don't know if I'm saying that right. And if you know and I'm butchering it, I'm really sorry. Ooh, it does say Oshun. I got it right. Okay. Oshun is the mother of the Niagara. Your Brio. Oh, jeez, but I want to ruin this. Your Yuba people. Her name means the source, so it's the sun. A spiritual protector sent by the Supreme Creator. This beloved goddess holds keys to fertility, success, and prosperity. Women pray to them to help them to get pregnant. Oh my God, we totally picked that up over here, didn't we? We totally picked that up over here. For some of you, there's a family situation that is developing. The patron saint of Oshun River, sweet flowing water, can cure illness, grant wishes, grant wishes. We got the wishing well here. What does that one say? Family wishes come true. Again, congratulations. And no matter the circumstances of it, it is even when it's unexpected or unplanned for, it has a gift. It is a gift. And no matter what happens at all, whether it is no matter the circumstances or anything about it, we are here to do 2 things as a soul: to create and to expand. And we create through desire, what we wish, and what brings joy and happiness. And we expand through the experiences, which bring knowledge and wisdom to us. And so as long as you're doing one or both of those things, you're on your soul path. It's the same thing the universe does. The only thing the universe is here for, it's not here to judge. It's not here to condemn. It's not here to tell you there's only one way to do things. It experiences experiences. I'm not stuttering. That's what they're saying. It experiences through each of us and our lives and what we do and the lives of the plants and the animals and the birds and even the rocks. And that's what that I am means. That is just about what are you experiencing right now? And how can you tap the most wisdom and full-bodied experience from whatever moment you're in right now, whatever is happening, whether you view it as positive or negative. It is about having all of the facets of it, the dark and the shadow and the light, all come together in a big package of experience. And so when you get this card, it says that your sacred feminine creator is in tune with the source of all things. So even if it's not about a child, what are you creating? I remember being really stuck one time, like in the doldrums. And Spirit kept saying, well, you need to create. You need to create. And I'm like, create what? I was so frustrated with that. And they're like, create anything. It doesn't matter. So I'll tell you what happened next, because I don't usually share this part. I was really mad at that response. I said, fine, I'll create a mess. And I just went and I emptied out the drawers and the closets and I just dumped everything in the middle of the room. And then I started sorting through and refolding and organizing. And so then I was creating order out of chaos. I did get a lot of things out of my life. It was a big, deep decluttering, cleansing energy. But my spirit guide teams just laughed at me because I was like so frustrated. I'm like, fine, I'll just create a mess. But you could create a mess maybe in another way. I don't know. It was therapeutic for me though. All right, so release thoughts of lack into, so here, what is blocking you is your sense of lack. So whatever the big goal, dream, desire it is, and you're like, but I am ready. I am ready. But he is sitting there in anticipation. He knows it's coming in. He's ready. That rose is freshly picked. He knows the time is now. And that door is going to open any moment, and his dream and desire is going to walk through it. And he's already feeling the joy of it. He is barefoot, right? So he's very grounded. He's very comfortable. He's not pacing the floor. He's not anxious. He's not like, well, what time is it? Why isn't he here yet? He's like, I know it's coming, and I'm ready. And I can't wait to see, but I'll wait patiently because I know it's on its way. And he's not creating from lack. He's creating from abundance. Allow yourself to be richly resourceful and wildly successful in all your creations. Old beliefs about scarcity and patterns of undervaluing your time and energy are being washed away. Wealth in all forms is flowing to you. Claim your throne. Ooh. Claim your throne of divine feminine influence and lead with love. Oh, 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 look at this. Claim your throne. Believe in yourself. I love it. All right. I'm just going to look quickly. I think I already covered what this is, but in case I missed something, some positive little gem coming through on that, I'm going to take a quick look. The universe will send you many messages to help you decide, but it is you that must act. You who must choose and say what your decision is. I really think that what this is saying is, do you choose? Excuse me. Do you choose to choose from a place of a feeling of joy and abundance, or do you choose to believe in the old story of lack? Here's your opportunity to write the new story, to put into your diary. Dear diary, I live in abundance, and every day I live in abundance, and keeping track of all of the good things that happen to you in this diary that you keep for yourself. You could start today a gratitude diary where you start to count up all the things that are really good for you, all the things that happened for you, all the beauty that you saw today, all the joyful things that happened. So, well, Virgo, I just realized we spent half an hour together. I wasn't expecting that. If you're still with me, thank you so much. Be sure to leave a comment because I get you in the drawing for the free reading that I do every month. And you guys take really good care. Just there's an opportunity here for some kind of a major windfall to come through, and I feel like the only thing that is blocking it is this this sense that you think it's not actually going to happen. And you can change that. All right? You guys take good care.